Hello there, Ninten110 here. I'll be showing you my Tomorrowland Pluto collection today, so let's get started. This here is an original Tomorrowland Pluto. These were sold in 2001 at first in the Disney parks and basically sold up until at least around 2010 or so, this color in particular. He's got his tag here. And of course this one is an early one because in the battery compartment it's dated 5/8/2001. And basically just like a lot of the other wired remote control robot dogs of the era, controlled by two buttons on the remote control that make them bark and walk and such. This one is, just mainly chrome with red accents. Love the way this looks, actually. Very space age, very Tomorrowland. These were sold in the Disney parks, actually. Don't know the exact store. Some say could have been Star Traders. Some say they were sold in Epcot, even though they're branded Tomorrowland. I don't know. But these were sold from the earliest ones I'm seeing, 2001, and the latest ones I'm seeing, 2010. So I'm guessing that's how long this particular color was sold. We've got this one here, who seems to be a special edition or limited edition variant with a transparent body that's also got a little bit of pearlescency to it. The little openings up, or the little clear pieces up here on the head are pinkish looking instead of completely red. And of course the dog, most of the body is entirely chrome instead of having red accents on it. And this one's eyes are actually painted. So it actually has little black pupils as opposed to the regular version, which doesn't. I actually planned on doing this with one of my original ones before I found this dog, so kind of glad that I didn't end up having to do that to one. The crazy thing about this model, or this color variant, is I've actually only seen two others of it, and I've been collecting Tomorrowland Plutos for about 5 years now. This one was the first one to show up about 2 or 3 years ago. The battery compartment's basically the same as the traditional chrome one. Only difference is, let's see, where is it? There's a little S. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Well, anyways, on the molding here you can see the letter S. I don't know if that stands for special edition or what. It's really not wanting to show up on the camera. Anyways, it's molded on this one and it's not molded on the regular chrome version. And this one says 5/9/2008 as its manufactured date. Which is strange that this one's quite a bit later than the other one, but that the regular chrome ones are still being made alongside these. I'm not sure if this one was once sold in the parks or some kind of exclusive somewhere or something. I have no idea. I've asked eBay sellers of the other two that came up, and I even asked eBay sellers of this one, and they all are just like, oh, it was a gift, or I got it secondhand. It's like, okay, that doesn't help much. Anyways, this one works basically the same. As you might have noticed, this one's bark is much higher pitch than the rest of them. And then we've got this little guy right here, the silver version. It's silver with red accents instead of chrome with red accents. This one I believe is the newest of them, from what I can tell. He functions exactly the same as the other two. Only difference is his battery compartment is not removable. I'm guessing kids were losing the battery compartments or something, so this is built in all together as one piece. And the battery door is slightly different. It has this little thing right here to hold batteries in place. Difference with this one in terms of build quality, there's a pretty noticeable difference. This one has a completely plastic gearbox instead of metal like the previous ones. And I'm just going to do that off camera right there real quick. And the cord on this one is originally silver instead of white like the other ones, but the cords are pretty shoddy on this particular model. Every single time I tend to see them with messed up cords, so just gonna assume that was also downgraded. But either way, it works exactly the same, and I'll show you that. Of course, I don't have a silver one with an original tag, but I mean, his tag looks exactly like the chrome ones. You can look up eBay listings if you have to. And last but not least, I've also got this little guy that my fiance gave to me when we first met, actually, and he modified this one to go continuously instead of having to use a wired remote. This is a modification by Zerua635. Yeah, he runs a little rough because he's got a stripped gear, but otherwise, pretty awesome. Not a stripped gear, but probably a split gear, but we'll go into them at some point. But yeah, I really like these guys. I like the way they look. They look very atomic, very, futuristic. Very in line with the Tomorrowland theming, at least the theming of the time in the 90s and the 2000s. I don't know if they've changed it too much since then. The ears are kind of reminiscent of ERS 110, 111, and Techno robot dogs of the 2000s that these probably were quite inspired by in terms of design. Really wish I really don't know if they're still making these. The completely silver one, this guy, I'm gonna assume definitely has got to be the newest version with all the quality differences and stuff. But I don't know if he's still in production or not. I don't know if you can still buy one from the parks. Haven't been to a Disney park since 2015, and I don't even remember seeing these when I did go. Definitely would have picked one up at the time. Got these a few years later, actually. But yeah, I think these guys are really cool. There's two Stitch versions, actually. There's a chrome blue and a just kind of matte plasticky blue of Stitch. He's got like 6 legs and walks, makes noises, and remote controlled just like these. Guessing those are a little bit rarer to find. I rarely ever see them listed, and whenever I get them, I'll make a separate video of them. But anyways, thank you for watching this video about the Tomorrowland Plutos, and still trying to figure out the mystery of this little guy. These we basically know most things about. This one doesn't really even count. He's a modification, but he still kind of fits in with the pack. But I'll definitely make an updated video once I figure out the mystery of the pinkish, reddish, clear-bodied one. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Okay, I'm not doing that. Anyways, bye.